Hey, what's up YouTube? In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to make the Adidas logo. It's going to be the leaf version. To my knowledge, there are only two versions, this one and the ones with the little lines, but the request was quite specifically the leaf version. And who am I to question anybody's request? It's actually been quite a long time since I've done any 2D pixel art that's been original design. I don't count items and stuff as original design. So I just wanted to start off with something simple, hopefully going to transition back into making some more complicated 2D stuff. And yeah, let's get started, shall we? So to make this, all you're going to need are two colours. I'm going to be using black and white, but if you want to use pink and orange, or yellow and green, or whatever colour combination you want to use, I'd suggest using those. I'm only using black and white because I like to try and keep things a lot more traditional, but whatever floats your boat. And as small as I tried to make this, it's still pretty big. If I had to guesstimate, I'd say probably 40 by 40, so bear that in mind when you're looking for a spot. I'm going to make it right here, and what you want to do is you want to start off with 3 black blocks in a row going up. Then what you want to do is either side of the 2 top black blocks, you're just going to want to extend out either side like that. Then what you want to do is take out your other colour, and from the bottom block here, we're going to start going left. You just want to do 2 white blocks going left. Then what you want to do is you want to do 3 black blocks going left as well, all in a line, and then you want to stack 2 rows of 3 on top of those 3 black blocks that you placed like that. And from the second row, you're going to want to come out by 1. Like that, and on the row just above it you're going to want to come out by 3, so 1, 2, 3. So looking at it, you've got 3, 4 and a 6, and you're going to want to do the exact same thing on the other side, keep this symmetrical. So 2 white blocks from here, and then you've got your 3 black, stack 2 more rows of 3 black on top, and then the second row extend out by 1, and the row on top extend out by 3, giving a, from bottom to top, 3, 4, 6. Now what you want to do is, probably the easiest way to do this, no, this definitely isn't the easiest way to do this, I'm doing it anyway though. On top of the middle row where you started, so on top of here, what you want to do is, lining it up on top of this black, you just want to go 2 up with the white, and then throw a black on top. And then what you want to do is, either side of the right, you want to do 11 blocks. So on the right side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And on the other side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Does that look even on both sides? It sure does. And that's what you want to have. Then what you want to do is, you want to stack another, you want to just copy what you've done, except you want to bring it out by 1 either side, like on the row above it. So on top of those of you that are good at math, on top of the 1 plus 11 plus 11, sorry, I just had to answer the phone there. So what you have here is a row of 23, that bottom row, and the row on top should be 25. And if you have those, we're good to move on to the next bit. So what we have to do now is, in the same middle line that we have here, on top of this black block here, just do another 2 white, and we can start the next black row. So just place 1 black on top of those 2 white there, and what you want to do here is, you're going to want to extend out either side by 14. So the right side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and on the other side as well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And then the exact same thing that you did on the previous one, you're going to want to stack another row on top, except you're going to want to extend out either side by 1, which should give us something that looks like this. And what that will be is that bottom row, what we've just done, should be 29, and the row on top should be 31. So, make sure that those numbers are right. If you want, count along, use a different coloured block to count if you have to. But if you're comfortable in the fact that you have something that looks like mine, we can move on to the next part. So, we'll actually do the middle part first. So, keeping in the same line here, again, you're just going to want to do another 2 white in the same position that you've done the other two whites, and you're going to want to again do a black on top, and then you're going to want to go 4 either side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. And what you're going to want to do on top of that black is you're going to want to do 6 more layers of that. Should add up to 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I like to count out the verticals first to make sure that I'm doing the right amount of lines. So that should be 5 there, and that should be the 6th line. And then the next 4 lines are going to want to be 7 in width. So all you want to do is you want to do another row of black on top, except you want to knock one off of each end, which should give you 7, and there wants to be 4 of those. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Fill those in, and this is going to be the middle of the leaf. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to do something similar now for the next row. Knock one off of the end either side, fill in the middle. That gives us the platform for the next row, but we're only going to want to do 1 row on top of there. And then you want to do the same thing again, knock one off of each end, fill it in the middle, just gives you a 3 there. Do 1 row on top of the 3, and then you're going to want to just do 1 in the middle to bring everything to a point, just like that. There you go. So what you have there is you should have 7 rows of 9, you should have 4 rows of 7, you should have 2 rows of 5, 2 rows of 3, and then 1 row of 1. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do the other part of the leaf, or the other parts of the leaf, plural. So after you've got that, what you want to do is you want to come to the edge of the leaf, the left side, and you want to go up 2 with the white, and then you're going to want to do a black on top, and then you're going to want to go to the right by 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, which should leave us 1 away from there. That's right. And I notice it's getting slightly dark. This is not a problem now, but it will be in a little bit, so I'm going to cut it off here and come back in the daytime. That's what you should have so far. Right, so this is where we're at. We've extended up by 2, so we're now in the same line as the middle part of the leaf, and it comes from the edge of that black part there to 1 block away from the middle part. So that should be 10 there, and what I'm going to do now is I'm going to work from like the right side to the left side. So what you want to do for the next row is you want to come 1 block in here, and you just want to do 9 blocks, which equates to just coming to here. So we have 10, we've knocked 1 off, 9 blocks that way, lines up. Then what we want to do is we want to come 2 blocks in this time for the next row, and we want to do 8 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which makes us overlap one like that. Then what we want to do for the next row is we want to come in 2 yet again, and we want to do 6 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So no overlapping this time. Then for the next row we want to do another 6, and we only want to come in 1. So we're in 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then for the next row we want to come in 1, and we want to do 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For the next row you come in 1 and you want to do 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. For the next row, in 1, do 3. Which leaves us with something that looks like that. And that is my best attempt. You're going to see how it's going to look. It will look much better with the background put in, but it's really hard to make a circle shape. Or it was hard to make it try and look circular, which the actual logo does. So that's the whole left side. Let me give you a bit of a zoom in of it actually, so you know exactly what it looks like. And I can even give you the measurements of the lines. So from bottom to top, 10, 9, 8, 6, 6, 5, 4, 3. And we're going to do the exact same thing on the other side now. So come all the way over to the other end here, and you want to take out the white, and you want to go up 2. Then you want to take out the black, throw 1 on top, and come to the left by 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you're 1 block away from the middle bit. That's how you know you're right. And we're going to do this the exact same way that we did the other one. So from left to right in this case, 1 block in, 9 blocks to the right, which equates to it lining up with the end here. Then for the next row, you want to come 2 blocks in, and you want to do 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it overlaps that by 1. Then for the next row, you want to come in by 2, and you want to do 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. For the next row, you want to come in by 1, and you want to do 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. For the next row, you want to come in 1, and you want to do 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For the next row, you come in 1, and you want to do 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. For the next row, you want to come in 1, and you want to do 3, which gives you something that looks like this. I'll show you the zoomed in version before I show you the whole thing, and let me take off the UI so you can have a bit of a look at it. There you go, pause that if you have to. Let me show you the whole thing then. So that's the whole thing. That's the whole leaf. That's what it looks like without any kind of background. If you also wanted to, you could leave some room on the bottom or right above if you wanted to write Adidas or whatever. That's really up to you. But what we're going to do now is we're going to add a bit of a background together so it brings it all together. If you wanted to, you could knock out the white and you could just leave it like that. But I think it looks better with a background, but everything is personal opinion. So what you want to do here is, what you essentially want to do is, you just want to have, like, how do I explain this? You just want to do like a white background that comes out like by 1, either side and on top of the actual pixel art. So I feel as though words may escape me trying to explain this, but you'll be able to see what I mean once I've done it. So what you're going to do is pretty much what I've just done there. You see how I've just done the outline there. You're going to do that on the other side as well. So I'll just do that, and then you'll just fill it all in with the white or whatever colour you've chosen. I had a bit of a Google just before I made this to see what other colour combinations I could have used, and you could make it look really cool if you wanted to. You could make it look all really multicoloured, like I might show one at the end of this video actually. Maybe I'll substitute a few colours in, but what you want to do there is, you know, just build an outline that you want to fill in with a blanket and with a colour, blanket colour, that you just want to fill in with a colour, and then fill it in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill everything that you see there with white, and then I'm going to come back to show you what it looks like. Right, and that is what it will look like after you've added your little background to it. Now you could also well, it needs some sort of background regardless, but you could chop down the background to better shape the leaf, so you could just, you know, cut off the corners and shape it a little bit, whatever you want to do. But I just threw a nice big white background in there. I think it looks pretty good, looks pretty close. Especially for the size of it. I doubt this would take more than 10-15 minutes to make. I don't know how long the recordings run, but I doubt that it will be more than 15 minutes, I hope. And there you go. I hope this was at least somewhat useful. And this is a sheep. in the bottom of the stupid leave! Leave or I will hit you. Oh, I'm gonna hit you anyway. Leave. And the pig. Everybody. Everybody go! There we go. Thanks for watching anyway. See ya.